What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Thanos, the Mad Titan figure. Really glad I have this guy in hand. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Thanos posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's actually have a look at what Thanos comes with. He does come with an alternate head. He has a stoic head that he has on him right now. And then he also does come with a grinning face, which I really do like that. Other than that, Thanos also does come with the Infinity Gauntlet, which is really nice, and I really do like this accessory. He comes with the gauntlet and the glove piece. And then we also do get an alternate hand and gauntlet to use for Thanos, in case you don't want to have him displayed with the Infinity Gauntlet. Although if you're getting this guy, chances are you're getting him for the Infinity Gauntlet. So let's actually take a little break and get a good look at Thanos' details really fast. And so here we have a closer look at Thanos, and I have to say they did a really good job on this head sculpt. I really do like the smiling head sculpt. I don't know which one I'm going to have displayed. For the review, we're going to have him with the stoic head. But overall, I think he's a really nice figure. There are some issues with him, and I'll discuss that more when we go on to his articulation. You can see they did a really good job outlining a lot of these panel lines. They did a good job with that. I believe on the original Build-A-Figure Thanos, these weren't painted. They were just the solid dark blue, dark purple. Really loving the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks really nice. It has all the gems in it. The orange one. I don't know the names of each one, and I do apologize for that, but it still looks really nice. This arm, of course, has his glove on with the gauntlet. You can see the paint isn't as clean as I would like it to be. There are some parts where the blue is peeking through, and that is a little unfortunate. Moving on to his legs, you can see they did a good job painting that silver on him. And I really love the fact he is cast in this really nice metallic blue. It has all the little swirls, the marbleization swirls in it, and it just makes it look so much nicer in hand. We go on to the boots, and he is wearing yellow boots. And, well, gold boots, and then there is a yellow line running through the boots, so I really do like that. So overall, really nice looking figure, and there's a lot of things to like about this figure, but there's also a few problems with this figure, so let's actually compare him to a couple Marvel Legends, and we'll discuss more about the figure. And here we have Thanos posed next to the Invincible Iron Man and the Marvel Now Captain America, and he does have some size to him, although he's not the biggest figure, but he does have a lot of bulk to him, which I really do like that. Moving Captain America and Iron Man off to the side, let's actually talk a little bit about this figure. Now, if you have the Build-A-Figure Thanos, it's essentially the exact same figure. Now, he does have the exact same issues that Thanos does have. For instance, this doesn't sit all that tight on him. It does sit better. And I don't have the other Thanos for comparison, but this side does peg in really nicely. You can see this side popped up really easy. This side, it's still pegged in there. So this still will move around on you. I don't know if you want to go ahead and glue it in if you want. That's perfectly up to you. And then when we get to his articulation, it's not the best. Let's actually talk about that really fast. Let's move the camera up just slightly so we can have a better look at Thanos. He does have a standard ball hinge head. The heads do peg on via that ball peg, and they just fit on like so. He also does have a hinge which looks up about that far, looks down about that far, so that's pretty good. And then we get some really slight, no slight tilt, but we do get left and right movement out of that. Arms on a ball hinge, they do go out quite a way on both sides. They do a full 360, but again, if you're not careful, you will pop his shoulder piece off. It just pegs back in, but I don't know, I think this should have been done with a softer plastic. He does have bicep swivel. He is single jointed in the elbow. If you have the Infinity Gauntlet on, he only bends his arm up to about there. If you have his other gauntlet on, he does get a little bit more mobility out of that. He does have a hinge and swivel at the wrist, no problems there. For his ab crunch, we get one click back and wobbly. It carries over that really wobbliness that the original Thanos had, so that is a little unfortunate. He does have a waist swivel, which isn't the best. It doesn't give you too much movement because of his floating belt piece. His legs do go forward only to about there. They go back to about there. And they hardly go out at all. This is them together, and that's the full range going out, so it's not the best. He does have a thigh swivel, which works pretty good. He is double jointed in the knee, and you get about 90 degrees with both hinges. He swivels at the boot, has an ankle hinge, which works pretty well, and forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So, again, he's not the most articulated figure, but he's still a really impressive-looking figure, and a Far Cry better update than we got with the Age of Ultron Build-A-Figure. So what we're going to do now is get Thanos posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Thanos posed for my final thoughts. Overall, a really nice figure. However, he still has the same issues that the Age of Ultron Build-A-Figure Thanos had. The ab crunch is practically useless, and his hip joints really don't work that well. But other than that, I still think he's a far cry better than that Build-A-Figure. So if you can get this guy, definitely pick him up, especially if you missed out on the original Thanos, or you just want to update your collection. I did not have the original Thanos, so I did pick this guy up because I needed a Thanos in my collection. So if you can find this guy, definitely pick him up. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews. All my Marvel Legend reviews are also up, so check those out while you're at it. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments. And if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.